Barrick Mitsubishi. My name's Josh and today we're doing a walk around video of this 2014 Mazda 3 SP25 in that stunning red. Now, starting at the front, I'm going to walk you through the incredible design Mazda has on the SP25 model, as well as the overall condition. Now, the front end, you do get that really big, happy face kind of looking front grille on the front with the sort of chrome surround. It does give the front a very nice look, but the aggressive headlights do make the car look nice and sporty as well. Now, the glass covered front badge there does tell me that the vehicle does actually have adaptive cruise control. Condition wise, there are a couple of very slight stone chips which we have gone through the effort of actually touching up for you, so they're not going to cause you any dramas down the track. Now, the nice sharp headlights do also get your projector beam in there, and down the bottom you've got the indicator and fog light, and you've also got the headlight washers just between there, so going to keep your headlights nice and clean, especially if they get a bit dusty and dirty. Now, if we have a look at the first alloy wheel, that wheel is actually in really good condition. There are a couple of very minor superficial marks which you do have to look quite hard to spot, but overall tire treaders also in brilliant condition. You've got color matched side mirrors and door handles here with the keyless entry, so locking the car is done with that button there, and so 2 beeps is lock, unlock, sorry, 1 beep is lock. Now, on the inside, being the SP25, you do get those really nice cream and black leather seats. Also in awesome condition, considering the age of the vehicle. The wear on those seats is very, very minimal. No scuffs along the paint there, and along the door where people tend to get a bit lazy and kick their doors open. There's actually no marks there at all. So very well looked after so far. Please pay attention to the paintwork as we pan around, because you will notice it is in great condition. Now, one thing the car is missing is window tint. I would highly recommend you do ask us about the darkest legal tint we offer. It's going to contrast very nicely with that stunning red, and let's face it, you're going to want to stay cool, especially when it comes to Australian summer. Now, that next wheel there, once again, it is in great condition. A couple of marks along the edge, but nothing really inconsistent at all with the age of the vehicle. Along the back, once again, nice sharp headlights. They do mimic the style of the front. You've got the Mazda badging and the Sky Active badging just in the back there. Now, being a hatchback, you do get the high mounted stoplight and the rear wiper. When we open it up, plenty of boot space in the back here as well, with a cargo shelf, which you can remove if you are not using it. Jack and tools are on the right hand side, and if you lift that up, you do get a space saver spare just under there, plus some more tools. Closing that back up, we'll keep making our way along the passenger side. Now, as you can see, fuel filler cap is on the passenger side, being the safe side. That next wheel, if you can see it, is actually completely unmarked, so great condition on that wheel. Paintwork along this side as well does present really well, even on the mirror, great condition there. And that next and final wheel, the one that is often parked next to the curb and tends to cop the most amount of scratches, is also unmarked, so great condition there. You've got 4 really good condition tires. In fact, they look almost brand new, and nice aggressive front, and let me tell you, the red paintwork does look absolutely phenomenal. So Mazda has really outdone themselves with the design of this vehicle, so please do ask us about the glass coat. I'll mention it later as well, but you're going to want to protect this vehicle. What we're going to do now is pop the bonnet and have a look at the engine. Guys, taking a look under the bonnet now, what we have is a 2.5 litre 4-cylinder petrol engine with a 6-speed automatic gearbox. Now, ANCAP safety rating is 5 stars, and you do get 6 airbags. Power output from the engine is 138 kilowatts with a torque rating of 250 newton meters. The petrol fuel tank holds 51 litres, and you can run it on your standard 91. The fuel consumption is about 6.1 litres per 100, which is absolutely incredible for a little hatchback. And the average fuel distance, depending on your driving style, is about 836 kilometers from a full tank. Taking a look inside the Mazda now, on the driver's side door here, you do get a really nice cream leather there with the black leather stitched armrest. Now, on the driver's side door, your front driver's side is automatic up and down for the window, and the other 3 are just your standard controls. Your toggle for your power mirrors is just above that, along with the window lock. Now, on the right hand side here, you do get a few little buttons. You've got your stability control, a blank button, your iStop, which turns the engine off when you do come to a stop at a traffic light. You've also got your lane departure warning, your AFS, and your blind spot monitors. On the right hand side on the right hand stalker, you've got your indicators as well as your headlights. Now, the headlights are dusk sensing, so just leave it in auto. The car will decide when it needs to use them. On the left hand side here, you've got all your washer and wiper controls. Once again, the wipers are automatic, so just leave it in auto, the car will decide when it needs them. The steering wheel in the SP25 models is a very sporty looking leather wrapped steering wheel with some carbon fiber trims on either side. You get your cruise control on the right here with the adaptive cruise control distance setting just there, so it'll follow the car in front of you. And on the left hand side, you've got all your media and hands-free functions. Now, once again, being the SP25, you do also get your paddle shift behind the steering wheel, so if you did want to switch through your gears manually, you have got that option. Heading on into the center display now, you have got the little pop-up looking display there. The screen itself is touchscreen. Yep, it is touchscreen, so you can use it as a touchscreen, but if you want to save yourself leaning over, there is a dial which I'll show you later. Now down the bottom here, you've got your heated seat controls for the front seats, so if you did want to keep yourself warm in winter, you have got the option. Now down here again, you've got dual zone climate control, so passenger and driver both get separate temperatures. You've also got a CD port for those of you who still like to use CDs. The shifter, if you put it in reverse, you do get a nice reverse camera there, so it shows you the lines and shows you how close you can get to whatever's behind you. If you did put it into drive, you can drive it as a standard auto or bump it to the right and it'll lock it into sports shift, which means you switch through your gears manually. The vehicle, I must point out as well, does also have a heads-up display just above the steering wheel, which I forgot to mention earlier, so it'll show you various things like your speed and vehicle information. Now down behind the shifter again, you have also got some little dials here which will let you easily navigate through all your menu options in the head unit. We've also got a nice leather wrapped handbrake, 2 cup holders, and that center console, which when you open it up, you've got 2 USB ports, an SD card, an AUX, and a 12-volt socket with some storage. Now, panning up to the roof quickly, I will show you, you do get a sunroof which does have a shade to cover it. I'm not going to open it because I think it's going to start drizzling any second, but if we pan around the interior, you will notice all the leather is in great condition. Even the roof lining, if you noticed, was also in awesome condition. Now what we're going to do, guys, is jump outside and wrap up the video. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch the walk around video of the stunning Mazda 3 SP25. Now, as you can see from the interior and exterior condition, does present in incredible condition. Something we're going to talk to you about anyway, and you should probably ask us in order to help us preserve this beautiful paintwork, is the glass coat. That's going to give you an additional warranty on your paintwork, and let's face it, when a car looks this good, you want to preserve it and you're going to want to keep it looking this good. The other thing I'd highly recommend is do ask us about the premium mechanical protection plan. It will give you an additional 5 years, up to 200,000 kilometers worth of cover on 181 electrical and mechanical components of the vehicle. You also get up to 10 years of national roadside assistance with that, and much more. Now, if you do have any questions about that, do ask us. We're going to go through it anyway, so I'd highly recommend you do take advantage of it. Before we go, you need to look at our Google reviews as well. It's important to know who you're dealing with. So Google Berwick Mitsubishi, have a look at our reviews, have a look at what people have to say about us, because you will find that you are dealing with a reputable dealership buying a good quality vehicle, and we're going to look after you from start to finish and make sure that you are comfortable with your new vehicle. If you have any questions about finance as well, if you are looking for finance options, do ask us, because we're going to introduce you to Julie or Mario, our business managers, who will talk you through your finance options, make the payments work, and add any extras in there, all within payments that are comfortable for you. If you have any questions, the number to dial is 990-70-555. My name is Josh, and thank you so much for watching.